It's now how to make a dry spice rub for jerk chicken. So let's get right to it.
Okay, excellent. Well, a lot of Caribbean food mingles a lot of different countries' cuisines. We've got some Spanish influence, some French, there's some English, there's some Indian food. So it's sort of a sweet and spicy, a lot of combinations. So we're going to start here. We've got some brown sugar, and we're going to mix in some of the spices we've got here. We've got some dried parsley. We've got some chopped dried onions.
Chopped dried onions.
We've got some chili, red chili.
Chili.
This is the ground chili. We've also got some kosher salt we're going to add in there.
Okay.
And this is just a dry jerk rub. This is something you rub on meat that you put before you're going to roast it or you're going to grill it. And
so this would act as my seasoning for my chicken.
Oh yeah, exactly,
okay,
exactly.
Cool.
And this is a dry rub. There's also wet rubs that you can use as well. We've got some garlic here, garlic powder. Got some chili flakes. I like a lot. I like a lot of spice.
So this is gonna be hot?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be kicking. Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is anise. I don't know if anybody knows what star anise looks like. This is star anise.
Wow.
Has a really nice sort of licorice smell to it.
They look like little snowflakes?
Yeah, kind of. And they're little pods.
Okay.
Basically, you grind that up and you put it for use. You don't want to eat it like that because it's a bit crunchy.
Right.
So you're going to put that in. And we've got some fresh nutmeg. Also, I've got one of those. Nutmeg. It's a little ball. If you have never seen what nutmeg, and you just grate that, you can use fresh grated.
Looks like a little walnut.
And you mix that in. We've also got some cinnamon. I love cinnamon. And some ground thyme.
So a lot of the things that you're showing us today are a lot of sugar and spice.
Basically, yeah, it's very much a cuisine with sort of the real spicy and the sweet. There's some nice chutneys that they add into the cuisine to really kind of help cool the spice, and the sweet is a nice balance.
So when I eat this on my chicken, am I going to get that taste, that balance from the spicy and the sweet?
Oh, definitely, because it has time to, you know, when you rub it on, it has time to, if they slow roast it especially, really has time for all the flavors to really permeate the chicken. You can do chicken, you can do beef, you can do goat. They do a lot of times goat.
Wow.
Seafood like shrimp, jerk shrimp is excellent.
Okay,
also,
cool.
if there's vegetarians, you can do like zucchini or eggplant, rub that on, throw it on the grill, kind of get that jerk vegetable. So.
And so after we have it in the bowl like this, then what do we do with it next?
Okay, now this spice rub is ready, so you can just wrap this up and keep it for future use, or you can go ahead and rub it on your meat and throw that meat into the oven for nice slow roasting. You can put that meat on the grill, anything you want. There's really many applications.
Can I take a look at this?
Oh yeah, it's got just wonderful aromas.
Yeah,
and I mean, there's
right now my nose is like, whoa, you know, because there's so many
things going on.
Here.
Exactly, and when we do like a wet rub, there's a lot of spices like Scotch bonnet peppers, and a lot of heat, and they use lime as well, the anise, the nutmeg. So it's a really fun, very colorful cuisine that offers a lot to the palate.
Now, is the meat going to be really colorful like that when you use it on it?
Well, initially it will, but since it's roasting, it's going to kind of cook down, so it's going to be a darker color.
Cool.
But it really depends on what you put. There's old people in the Caribbean who have their secret recipe that they've hoarded for years and years. The little old man, the little old lady, and they've got their little recipe. So it really varies, but it's kind of like a basic jerk rub.
So do you have a secret Ashley recipe for this?
Well, you know what, I actually like it. I didn't put it in this one because this was a very basic one, but I like to put cardamom. And I don't think it's very typical of that of Caribbean food, but cardamom is a nice sort of spice, similar to like cinnamon, sort of almost something you can associate with sweet, but it's a really nice little extra kick.
Okay, and can I put this in like eggs or something like that?
I don't think eggs for the dry would be really good. I don't think that'd be very tasty. I mean, you might. I mean, I've never tried it.
Yeah.
You can go home and be your experimental chef.
And Ashley, I'll get back to you and let you know how that turned out. But this looks like really interesting, something to really incorporate into.
There's many applications
chicken and
for
everything
it.
like that.
Exactly.
But, thanks again for being here.
It's been my pleasure. And
it was a lot of fun. So we learned how to make the Johnny cakes, and we learned a nice jerk chicken seasoning to put on our chicken. So again, thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
Be sure to come back after the break because we've got more with Frequency TV's Hoods.